Yeah, today most of the people are not joining because they are having some uh, like other works and few people are not well. Praveen, can we do that now? Yeah, okay, fine. Sorry. Yeah, today, let me share my screen. If I go to the class notes, I mean, if I go to the syllabus, we have completed user creation and management in the last class. Today, we will see profiles, permission sets, and permission set groups. And in the next 2 days, we will cover all the like security. I mean, this module we will cover, and then we will by this week I can like cover seventh module as well. Next week we will start the flows. By this end, we will complete admin like the other parts in the admin. Just a minute. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, yeah. By this end, we will complete all the admin concepts, and then we'll go to the development in the next month. So we will focus more. Our focus is more on the development part. Yeah. So to yeah, like profile. So today's topic is profiles, permission sets, Salesforce. Okay. So profile is a base level security in Salesforce, and which is a collection of settings and permissions that defines when user can do like what user can do in Salesforce. It is like a job description for any user in Salesforce. For every user, we should have the profile. So without profile, we cannot define the user in Salesforce. Let's take a real example. Mm, yeah. So we have a college. In this college, we have a different departments. One is maths, and the second one is science, and there are two more departments, maybe commerce and also some biology. Let's assume we have a college and having different departments. So in math department, we're having the different math teachers, right? Math teachers, they teach only maths. Okay, they can able to teach only maths, and they can make a syllabus. They can make a syllabus for the maths, and also they can prepare a question papers for the math examinations and all. Like whatever uh, things are in maths, they can do. The same way, science in science department, science teacher can do lectures on the science, and they can enter into the laboratories, physics lab, chemistry lab, okay, and they can prepare the syllabus for the science, and they also can prepare the question paper based on the science. Same for commerce and biology. No maths teacher can do science, you know, they cannot teach science. The same way science teacher cannot do commerce. Same for the biology. So every department having the different like teachers, like their job is to do that based on the department. So here in Salesforce also, like here, yeah. So for all the department, we will having the principal, right? So principal having more power. Okay, he can control every department. Math teacher can control all the maths, related things. Science teachers can control the science related things. But in principal, he has the more ability, more power than this each department. He can monitor each department teachers. Okay, everything he can do. In Salesforce, we have same kind of um, uh, principle will follow. So we have here say college is Salesforce org I can say. Okay. So here maths departments, the same way we are having sales department, sales department, sorry, and service department. And there are so many departments. I'm just taking few only for the our understanding. Marketing department and finance department. Okay. There are departments in Salesforce as well. The sales department, these people will focus more on the sales, which means they can, create leads, opportunities, accounts. They mainly works on the sales process from creating lead to, making business. Okay, lead conversions, opportunity creations, deal creations. I mean, interacting with the customers and all. Service department means the only works on the tickets. I can say customer support. Okay, like if any, for example, Apollo having some issue, Apollo purchased one product from our company, like global healthcare company, right? Maybe some BP checker they purchased. So BP checker they purchased from global healthcare company. I mean this company. Um, so this device is not working properly as per the as per their requirement. It is not working properly. So what they can do is they will create a case. They will create a case in Salesforce. That case can be resolved by the service department. Okay. The service department mainly focus on the customer support and the marketing department. Marketing department they make, you know they do some campaigns. They take the campaign informations and all. They will give some budget for the campaigns. They will work on the campaigning. I mean marketing of our products. Finance department, they mainly focus on the sales, like how much sales happen in this quarter, like what would be the next quarter revenue. Like they work on the like finance related stuff, revenues and like other finance related things. This is about just some departments in Salesforce we usually see in our applications. So here we have a principal, right? The same way we are having the some, you know, um, for example, the sales department can have the sales profile. Service department we can represent as a profile, marketing profile, finance profile. So every profile can be controlled by system administrator. So system administrator has the more power, which means here more power in this is more access. So he can access sales department, service department, marketing department, finance department. He can access all the departments. Okay, in our project we are going to create some like if you go to a document like project document, right, the profile sections, profiles and permission sections. So we will going to create these profiles actually. So as I said, system administrator is a standard profile, no need to create. Business administrator we will create, and sales representative we will create is a custom profile. Service engineer is also a custom profile. Marketing specialist is also custom profile. Finance analyst, like QA auditor. These are the profiles we will going to create. You also can start creating profiles in your org, right? Let's see like how we can create the profiles and all. This is just about the like what is the profile in the Salesforce. As I said, profile is a collection of settings and permissions to define a particular user or like what he can do in the Salesforce. It is just a job description. Every user should have the profile. Without profile, we cannot create any user. Okay. So what profile can control? Profiles can control. Yeah. Yeah, we have just go to high level information only. So we can control objects. First, we can control apps. Apps we can control, and second, objects also we can control, and fields on objects. Okay, read, write, yeah, like this. Visibility also. Fourth one, some system permissions. We will see these permissions as well. Yeah, like there are so many things we can control by profiles. So we'll see like one by one. They are just basic, like high level information. So apps, like we know, like apps, like where we can access from in Salesforce, like we are having the app launcher. So from this app launcher, we can able to access apps. So here, like for example, I want to go to sales. This is a sales application. If I go to the service, right? This is service console application. So right now I'm able to access both I mean service application and sales application because my profile, how you how you can see your profile is just go to your setting. I mean just go to your user record or go to setup. Just type your name, the global search, the setup. You can able to see. So here my record, my user record having the profile set system administrator, which means system administrator having the more power. He can able to access anything in the org. Okay, he can do anything. Um, since I'm system administrator, I can able to see all the applications. So here, um, so we need a profile for sales representative, right? So that sales representative can able to see only sales related application. I mean sales related applications and objects. So we will see like we will create sales profile. We'll see like if I have any sales profile or not. I have already. By default, we will get the custom profile one. I mean sales custom profile. So right now we are creating these profiles for our real-time projects, right? Like whatever I'm creating, I'm just keeping the name like this in front of profile. So GH Global Healthcare Solutions. Okay, GH is sales profile. So the same way you also can create like I mean anything if you create when you create, right, just keep the name before maybe profile permission set or class name also you can keep the same GHS because it's a good practice in your real time. As I said, mm, there are yeah, as I said, like here if you go to the profiles, there are so many profiles like which are coming from the standard like when I create the org, I got this many profiles which are having the some standard and custom. So you may also create some profiles based on your as per like for your practice you will also create some profiles, right? So those profiles should not conflict with your project profiles. That's why I'm keeping the name GHS in front of the profile name. The same way I will keep the same name for same thing for classes, okay, and some fields also will keep the same because you should not conflict with anyone. In real time, like how things will work is, for example, GHS. So GHS is a very big company. Like I'm talking about the real time, like how people do in the real time. So GHS is a client. Okay. So sometimes they will give you contract for single company. Okay. Let's say if they given contract to Deloitte, okay, some Deloitte, and they may give contract to Infosys, right? So they do have some development, and the Infosys also do some development. Their development should not be, you know, mixed actually. By seeing their class names or field names, they can understand like who have developed that class, who have created that flow. So usually the how people will do is, mm, for example, they keep the name in front of class name. The most of the people do like that in front of name. For example, if Deloitte is created some Apex class, right? They keep they follow some structure basically. Maybe some shortcut. Instead of giving the same like full name of Deloitte, they will give maybe DL kind of thing. DL account trigger, DL account. Okay. Mm, this is a class. By saying this DL, this people can understand it was created by DL. The same way Infi also do the same. They put some, some prefix. This is also called namespace in Salesforce. They put some prefix. So when so it's not about the Deloitte and Infi, right? After maybe they have contract for 3 years. After 3 years, they will go to different company. So maybe Accenture. Accenture also put the same thing. By saying the component names, the client can understand like what is like who created and like why they created. That is the best way. The same thing we follow here. We adjust. We do not have any clients now. We will use the same GHS only in front of every component. We keep the GHS as a prefix. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm giving the is it changed? Is it changed? GHS. Yes. And also you can create your own list views. For example, if you click on this create new view, right? So here we have a so many profiles. There are so many profiles. I need a separate list view so that I can quickly access that list view and see the profiles like our required profiles. So I'm going to create a new, new list view. Create, just click on create new view and give the GHS profiles. Okay, and we'll see profile name, giving the profile name, starts with or contains GHS. We'll see if I get any. Okay, just go to the GHS profiles. Yeah, you see that? I can easily access the GHS profiles. Okay, so now let's work on this profile. Just click on this profile. I want to see a I want to see who are having this profile in my org. Okay, just click on this view users. You will see the list of users who got assigned. So right now it was assigned to only Krishna Teja. Okay, so click on this Krishna Teja. Okay, I want to do something. Mm, delegate access. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see. There is something we can also do. Yeah, I will explain you, bro. Just wait. Just configuring something. Just a minute. Okay. Mm, custom profiles. There is an option. Basically, we will see not this one. Just mm, 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 basically we will get a login option. Let me log out and log in. Okay, it's not coming. Yes, sure. Okay. So if I open this arc, right? This is a different arc by the way. So if I go to Krishna Teja profile, Krishna Teja user, in that arc also we have a user, Krishna Teja. So if you see this, I have extra button called login, but here if I go to the recent item, see here I don't see that login option here. So because we need to enable one setting, that is if you go to setting, like we tell you like what is the importance of login button. So here if you go to setup, just search login access policies, just go to login access policies, just enable this option. So administrator can log in as any user, right? Yes. When I refresh this page, you will see the login button. So like why we need this login button? When I click on this login, I can see the application or Salesforce org as uh, like Krishna Teja. Like we are just using, so it's like mirror, we are mirroring the Krishna Teja. Like now like whatever we are doing in our application, that is that will logged as a Krishna Teja. So we are accessing Krishna Teja's account now. So in the most of the cases you are giving access to like in real time projects. So you will get a tickets. For example, mm, there are a list of users. There are having 5,000 users, right? There are 5,000 users. Like most of the people are saying they will come. They will create a tickets, support tickets. They will ask you like I'm having the same profile. I'm having the for example the user A and user B. They both having the same profile and permission set. Like A can able to access accounts, B cannot able to access the account. I mean, A can able to access account, B cannot access the accounts. Like how you believe them. So you have to first, you have to, like in your investigation, you have to log in as their, you have to log in as their, account by using the login button. Then only you can able to see like what is exactly happening. Okay. So that is the first step we need to do actually when you start investigation to check the permissions. So here so in every user, like for every user, you will see the login option. So by click on that button, you can log in as that particular user. So here I just click on the login as button in Krishna Teja's record. Now I can see like Krishna Teja's access, like how Krishna Teja is able to accessing our application. So Krishna Teja accessing only classic version, not the lightning. Okay, and this is and we'll give the mhm, okay. He is able to see these apps actually. He cannot see he can see the service. We will restrict that. How you can log out? Just click on this name and you will see the logout. So let's see the Krishna Tejas profile. Sales prep. And if I go to user history, mhm. Okay. So here I logged in as Krishna Tejana. It can be, you know, um, it can be tracked in audit logs. If I go to audit logs, audit trail actually, audit trail, yeah. So here everything will be tracked actually. You cannot, uh, so we have to be very careful while you are implementing your real-time projects because it can be tracked. Everything can be tracked. So here here you see the user Satyam change the, you know, I was enable this option. Change administrator can log in as any user from off to on. I it was captured here and I was given role also to my user. It was also captured and something like delegated group. I was added into delegated group and also here I created delegated group and I changed the profile name from GHS sales profile to I mean from custom sales profile to GHS sales profile. So here we have like everything is tracked now. We have to be very careful because in projects they do some audits every week or every month. If you caught right, if you in developer sandbox, it's okay. You cannot make any changes in the QA, UAT and production. So if you make any change on the production, right, you will definitely, they will remove from the project. There are so many cases was happened in my previous projects, so you have to be very careful. So keep in mind, like there is something they can check, they can audit. That is by using the audit trials. You can export last 6 months data. If you click on this now, you will get the Excel sheet. We're having the last 6 months data. So be careful. Yeah. Now let's see. Mm, wait. Let me give some permissions. Lightning login. Okay. Yeah. So here you see this. If you remember, like when I log in as Krishna says, I can able to see only classic question, right? But here, yeah, that can be changed actually. So in the profile level, there are so many settings we are having. So one is like page layouts. We will see the page layouts in the coming classes. I mean, page layouts in the sense UI, like whatever the record is present on the application. Field level security, unconnected apps access, tab access, record types. There are so many things. So, so this is under administrator permissions. Each, each setting have the different purpose. So if I enable this option, you can able to access the application Lightning. Okay, the same way he can import the custom objects. There are so many. Like you can go through the like I will give you some task based on after this class. Like maybe I will give some scenarios to cover most like to cover some scenarios. I mean this is standard FLS. I mean object level security. Okay, let's enable this testing for now. Yeah, click on edit lightning. Yeah. Now let's see like how we can log in. You can see the users right from here. So this is the Krishna Teja. I'm just logging. Yeah. Now I can see lightning like lightning version. So you will see the heading like um, some kind of message in front of like the top page. You will see like this logged in as a Krishna Teja. Okay, you can if you click on this right, it can be automatically logged out. No need to go to settings and all. So here Krishna Teja should have only sales application. Okay, you should not access service console. You should have access only sales application. So he can still he's right now he's able to access service console, service application as well. So that have to be controlled. That should be controlled basically because he is not a service person, right? So we can control that. I have to log out because only system admin can able to make the change the profiles. Yeah, profile is open already. If you click on the profile, edit. So here apps. Here we are having the apps tab, right? Here you can see the list of apps. So I don't want to. He's you see this sales standard sales is the default application. Okay, it's default. And what is the service? Where is the service? I don't want this application. This is also I don't want. I just remove the access. Now let's log in. Log in. Okay. Just going to sales. Let's see if we can able to access service. See, I cannot find the service applications. Service related applications cannot find that. That is that is the way like you can able to control the apps. Okay, apps. We have seen the apps. Now let's see object level permissions. So object level permissions means like we know like app is a group of objects. So we and now let's coming to the part to the objects. So we know like objects are like accounts, contacts, and opportunities, leads, and all. So here, as a sales rep, there is no need of creating the new cases. So you don't need any creating. He no need of creating new cases. The same way, you no need of updating the existing cases. There is no need actually. Okay, this is no. This is not our arc. Okay. Okay. Krishna, there is no need of creating new cases, by the way. Okay. We need to restrict this. We need to restrict the creation of new cases. The same way, we need to restrict the cases to edit. Right now, you don't have any case. Yeah. So he is having edit option, right? It should not be editable by sales reps. So like what we can do is just log out this. So just go to setting again. Okay. So what is the profile? You can find in the recent items as well. So here just click on edit again. Go to object settings. Where is the object settings? Just scroll down. This is also not object. Yeah, this is the object settings. So here the case is not required to create. Yeah, here you see. And like what are the options available? Read. Okay. Read, create, edit, delete. So you no need of creating new cases. Okay, read is okay. Just give read only. Yeah. You cannot create, you cannot edit, you cannot delete. So let's save it. Okay, now again login as Krishna Deja. Let's see he can able to create or edit. Okay, let's go into case object. Right? I cannot see the edit option. It was completely restricted. I cannot see any edit option here. Inline edit is also not available. And I cannot see new case. See, earlier we used to see new button. Now it is not. Okay, I cannot create. If I go to account, I can able to see new button. And in cases, I cannot see that. That is how we can able to restrict object level permission as well. Okay, object level permission as well. So here in object level, there are so many. If I go to, if you observe, there are some other. Okay, let me log off from the Krishna Jeja and we'll see. Let's go to it. Yeah, in the profile level, if I did this, there are few other options. We know all these options. Read for visibility, create is for creating the new records, edit is in the existing records, deleting the existing records. Like what about these three options? So if you see the view all records means, so basically there are other security layers also available in Salesforce. These are for record level basically. So these are on the edit, I mean object level These are record level. Like what is the difference? So here we're having the we're having some accounts from each country. For example, for India, we're having maybe uh, 5,000 accounts, like 5,000 hospitals. USA we're having 10,000 accounts. Okay, UK some 7,000 accounts. So India having different sales reps, service people. The same way USA having different sales reps and service people. Same way for UK and other countries as well. They're having the same profile. That profile is like whatever the profile having Krishna Teja. What is it? GSS sales profile. So every sales rep having the same profile. I mean, regardless of the country, right? But the person who from the India, he cannot see the US accounts. The same way he cannot see the UK accounts. And the same way, same rule will apply for US as well. USA sales rep cannot see the India records, and the same way for UK and other market. I mean other countries. Okay, like how we will control this behavior. We use sharing settings, record level sharing settings. There are different settings we will see in upcoming classes. These are if you see the syllabus, record level security. Record level security model, object level. Object level we have seen. Where is that? Yeah, here. Codability, roles and role hierarchy. This is also sharing settings actually. Sharing rules, manual sharing, public groups, queues. These all belongs to sharing settings. They talk about only how record is getting shared to users. Okay, not about object level and field level. So still I can see on object level these three settings. So if I select this setting right, which means irrespective of sharing setting, all users can able to, like all the people under this profile can able to see all the accounts irrespective of the sharing settings, which means so for example, so we have to like here we have a criteria only India records can able to see the India users. So we will create a sharing setting basically. That sharing setting having criteria, maybe if the country equals to account country equals to this particular user country, then only sharing will be shared to like the record will be shared to the particular users, like Indian users. So we should have the sharing setting. Based on this sharing setting will be assigned to the particular users. Okay. The same way for other countries as well. We should have the sharing setting. Then only the record sharing can be done. So here when I select this option, sharing setting is not required. So it will be bypassed basically. Bypass in the it will be it won't be applicable. Okay. It won't be applicable. Still they can able to access the records irrespective of the country. The same way goes for the like modify all accounts. When I give the modify all settings, right? Modify all record settings means that particular user can able to the particular profile user can able to delete, modify any record. So we should not give these two permissions to any profile basically the real time. So here view fields. So we haven't gone completed the FLS field level security, right? So this is related to field level security. For example, so here if I go to our project, if you go to account, mm, there are so many fields basically. Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Business administrator, sales representative. So I was already added everything on this document. You can see sales representative base profile, like what he can do, the purpose, generic sales user before like specialization. He can he should have the object permission, account, contact, lead, opportunity, and order cases. And the field level, he cannot access like some outstanding balances, credit limit. They are related to finance, right? There is no need of accessing these fields. Should not edit the quality status. Like what I can say. Let's say we have a field. Mm, let me log it. Let me duplicate this. I think this is the field actually. Yeah. Okay, they have only one field. Okay. If you see this account field security by profile. So sales profile should have the read access. Service should have the read access. But marketing profile no access. This field should not be visible. And this field should not be visible for the finance. So how you can achieve this? By using the FLS. So FLS will control the field visibility, or it can control the field visibility, and also who can able to access, who can not able to, like access, and also editing field, read and write. It can control read and write as well. So here, uh, as a system administrator, I can able to access every field, because so here we have a limited fields. We haven't added any fields or project fields here. But let's say I have a tick some annual revenue. So annual revenue field should be visible only for the particular profiles. Like sales profile can able to see this field, and service profile cannot able to like should not see this field. It can be controlled by using the FLS. So here we have view all fields. When you select these fields, FLS. So here let's say we have where is that? Let's say we configure the profile setting like FLS setting like annual revenue should be visible for the sales profile. And the same way, when I select this option, that FLS will be negligible, I mean bypassed. Irrespective of FLS, every field can be able to see that particular I mean profile user. So this also we won't select like these three are very careful. Like it will it will impact record level security. We have to be very careful while dealing with these three fields. So only system administrator should have access. I mean should have access these fields actually these three fields. Access in the sense only system administrator profile having the you know should have eligible for having that field access. Okay, so now let's see like how FLS works. Let's let's pick one. Let's pick yeah SLA expiration date. So I don't want to see sales rep to see that field. So what you can do is just edit the profile and go to the field level security. Just type field. Where is that field level security? Standard, general. My God. Just cancel it. Where is it? Yeah, here. You see field level security tab. So I want to remove access for that SLA. What is that field? SLA expiration date for sales profile. I'm just removing access. SLA. Yeah. So here we have a read access and edit access. I'm removing both. Okay. And SLA serial number also I'm removing. Save. Now let's log in as Krishna Teja. We'll see. Mm, yeah, let's log in and go to any account. All accounts. Okay. I cannot see that. Okay, I cannot see that. When I go to inspector, it's backend, as I said, SLA. See, it was disabled. If he has access on the SLA, which means he can able to edit that. But when you see the other fields, it's grayed out, which means you do not have access. That is about the FLS. Okay. Now system permissions. There are so many system permissions are available actually. For example, uh, since I already logged in as Krishna Teja, let me refresh this page. So he can, like one of the system permission is creating list views. We know list views, right? These are recently view list views, like whatever accounts he recently seen, those accounts will be comes under this list. For example, if I go to any account, uh, all accounts. So if I select this account, I just view this account, right? So if I go to recent view, I can see that. The same way there are other standard ones next week, this week, and all accounts. These are the standard ones. And also I can create new setting, I mean new list view. Where you can create it, just click on this gear icon, new. Here I want to see my sales, my region, maybe let's say Krishna Teja account. Okay, here there are options actually. Only I can see this list view. All users can able to see the list view with the group for users. If I select this, only I can see. It cannot able to. No one can able to see this list view. Okay, he only can able to see that. So here I can also, for example, uh, all icons. For example, I can rename this. Since it is standard one, we cannot able to do that. Okay, these are disabled. For example, if I go to my list view which I created, and if we go to fields, selected fields to display. So I want to see like what are the fields actually, by the way. So here when you open the recently viewed, I'm seeing a account name. Okay, what is this? I think account status, phone, account. I mean account one alias. These are the I mean column names. I mean field names, right? So those also can be changed by as per your interest. So you can delete or you can shorting also you can apply. So this option, so Krishnatej is able to create list views for himself or for other users. But my as per my project requirement, I don't want sales reps to create their own list views because they are making some messy. You can control that. You can control that in profile level, and by using the system permissions, you can control that. Yeah, here you see if you go to system level, there is list view. This is one of the system property. Yeah, manage public. Wish not this one. Create and customize list views. If I disable this as option, right, you cannot able to create the new list views. These are under like administrator permissions, like administrator permissions. We can also call it as system permissions. System, do we have system permissions? Yeah, the earlier it was called it as a system permissions. Now I think they changed to administrator permissions. There are so many things there we can control. Just have a look and see like what is you can practice by checking like one by one. So we cannot complete all these things in our class because it will take so much of time. If I complete one by one, I have to take at least 1 month. Okay, so you have to practice by your own self. Anyway, I will give some scenarios on profiles for your practice. Okay, that is about profiles. Um, so I think I covered most of the things. We will see like page load assignments, record types assignments, record page assignments while we are discussing about the respective classes. So now I think we cover the basic of profiles. I mean the basic idea of profile, like what is profile, like what is the use of profiles. The rest of the classes all depends on this class only. So I have covered all the high level information. Now let's see like what is permission set. We have already profile like what is the permission set. So here so permission set like profile is a base level actually. So we are just giving like base level information, right? So if I take the same example, college example, he want to, um, is it okay? No, I don't want to give that example again. So here we can, um, for Krishna Teja, we remove the access for not only Krishna Teja, we remove access for sales profile. We remove the access for service. We remove service. Okay, for sales profile, we removed service app, right? Service console app because service console belongs to service profiles. So we removed, which means every user from the sales profile they cannot able to see the service application. But we need few users. There are maybe 10 users in sales profile. As said, I mean there are 10 users from the sales profile. They are not able to access service. We have some requirement. Out of 10 users, there are two users. Okay, they still need service. They still need service application. Okay, for only two users, we cannot able to make this sales profile update. I mean, which means I cannot give the access, service access on this profile level because it will applicable for all the 10 users. If I make if I made a change on this profile level, it will applicable for all the users, 10 users. But I need only two users that should access that those users should have access service Along with the sales application, they need access for service application. So what I can do is I will create a permission set. Permission set means we are enhancing the permission. We are just giving additional permission to the particular user. So we will create a new permission set. Okay, that permission set will cover the permission set profile, like both are same actually. You will see the in permission set also. You will see the all the options, page load options, view level security, object level security, everything you will see. Okay, we will create one new permission set. That permission set will assign to these two users. Okay, then they can instead of changing the profile, we are not changing the profile. We are keeping the same profile as a sales profile, and we haven't modified anything in the profile level. We just create a new permission set, and we are just giving the extra access to these two users by giving the permission set. That is about the permission set. So permission set can be assigned to same permission set can be assigned to multiple users, and also multiple users can have the multiple permission sets. So as we know, like profile can only access. Uh, let me open the user record. S- Uh, Only one profile can able to assign for the single user. Okay, but you can able to assign multiple permission set here. You can able to assign multiple. I do not have any permission set actually. Okay, not this one. Edit assignment. Uh, you can assign multiple permission set to that particular user to enhance the to increase the additional security. Additional permissions to the particular user. Okay, that is about the permission set. Like what is permission set group? Permission set group. So permission set group means um, it's a bundle of permission sets basically. So bundle. So it can have it's a permission set group PSG. So which can have the different permission sets PS1, PS2. Like there are so many permission sets. So in your real cases, whenever the new user is created, like we are talking about the minimal users, right? But in your real projects, there are so many users you have to be created. So like when you're creating new user, right, you cannot and you cannot assign the each permission set one by one. Let's say in your project you're having um there are 20, maybe 20 permission sets you are having. You have to assign, okay, 10 permission set out of 20 for the particular user, for particular newly created user on Salesforce. It is very difficult, Dutch. It is very difficult to assign 10 permission set to each user. Okay, for single like one or two users, you can able to create manually. Okay, you can able to create that. But when you have the bulk of users, in some cases you may need to create, uh, you know, 20 users or 10 users at a time. So in that case, for each user, assigning 10 permissions for each user, it will take so much of time, right? So that is, not a good way. So what we will do is we will create a permission set group. Permission, for example, there are out of 10 permission set, there are 5 permission sets are for related to sales and 5 permission sets are related to service. So you will create two groups. One group is for service, one group is sales. So you will add all those sales profiles to sales permission set to the particular group. So when you create new user, na, just that group is when you add that group, automatically the sales permission set or service permission set will come into this will assign to the particular user, the particular newly created user. So you don't need to manually add each and every permission set. Just create a you haven't created your own permission set group. So this is also should be created by your architect. Okay. For example, let's create one permission set group. So just go to permission set group in the setup.
I do not have any permission set, so I'm creating it. Sales permission set group. Okay, just saving it. You have to add the permission set here. Okay, here you have to add mm, manage assignments, permission set groups. So here you have to add. Let me add. I'm just randomly taking two permissions maybe. I'm just randomly taking these two permissions. Okay. Save it. Add. It was added. So we in this bundle we are having only two permission sets. Okay. Let me add this permission set to the particular user. Krishna Teja. Just instead of adding the permission set manually, I will add permission set group. Mm, so here you have the like these are the default permission sets. I mean standard permission set. This one we created just now. Okay, save. Yeah. Okay. So he can able to access. Okay, let me activate this. Oh, this is not required. Let's see. Manage assignments. It was assigned to Krishna. Yeah. Um, so no need of assigning each permission set manually. You just add the permission set group, which will automatically applicable like all the permission sets. So here you can add bulk, any bulk also, add assignment. So you will get the list of users to select. Just next, going next. When you go next, and it will be automatically add to that particular permission set group. This is about the permission set group. Like instead of adding multiple permission sets manually, we will create a different groups. Based on the department, like a sales department having the different group of sales permission set. The same way for service department having the service department related permission set. We will simply add the permission set group to users. Those permission set will automatically applicable. Yeah, that is about profile and permission set and permission set groups. We will see tomorrow. We will see role and hierarchy, like other security topics.